And things are going the way they should. Webcam is off because I
Scout ship departing.
am eating this steak that I sous vide. It just took a lot longer than I was expecting, so hopefully there'll be plenty of opportunity for skits to pop up where I can continue eating it. You have so many things to learn. Let's give you that. You finally mastered that, so we'll give you that. Give you that. We're good. All right. Gotta pop off the mic too whenever I get to a skit area. Wow, that's kind of loud. I'm not gonna be able to eat this steak. I already know. I'm gonna save it just in case. I know I just saved it literally right before I end the stream, but you know. Sometimes you just gotta play things on the... Wait, where am I supposed to be going? Okay, so I'm supposed to be going this way. You guys can probably hear that. I don't got my headset on either. I feel like I already went down here. I guess not. Oh, I didn't get it. Alright, now we have to choose bottom or top. Bottom or top. Well, that way has souls. So that clearly means that this is the not right way to go. This looks like the right way to go. So let's try the other side. Give that an opportunity. Aha! I can't surfboard. This place. There's a lot of freaking so. Ooh, that was close. Nice, all divides. Those are always nice to have. Alright, and now back to the other area. Man, it is so hot in my room right now. Windows open full blast. Still burning up. That was a close one. Oh, you got me. Wow, they rained down. We got one.
We're finished here.
Somebody mastered something. You mastered the Mobius loop. Oh, I mean, you know, that's +5. Ooh, 31. We gonna swap you out.
Leave the fighting to me.
Let's see what's up here. I'm really not going to be able to eat this. There's a million billion skits in this game. And I gotta choose the point where I'm not able to utilize any of them. Woe is me. I'm almost done with it too. The souls should be pointing to the correct way, so we'll go down here and see if this works out. It kind of did. Oh no, it did actually. This worked out wonderfully. Get away from me. Alright, we're gonna grab this chest. Soul bottle. Alright, avoid all the goons. I'm starting to think that all of these souls are hand placed. I feel very bad for the guy who had to do that. It's like, yeah, we want about 1 million souls placed throughout the game. How long will that take you? 2 weeks? You got 2 days. Aha.
This can't be. After what I did, when he killed Laffy.
Velvet, are you alright?
Of course I'm all right. I know I'm right. I'm sure of it. This isn't how the village should be.
Well, let's stay calm and investigate.
I am calm. I'm fine. Really.
It didn't seem like that was someone else masquerading as this Nico girl.
But if she's the real thing, then something very unnatural is going on. You get me, Rokuro?
Yeah, we better keep an eye out.
Are we ready for this? I'll cut down anyone in my way!
A recovery dough. Turn that down. That looks like where we need to go. So let's go up here. What the heck was that? Oh, snaps. Oh, snaps. Alright, give me 1 second here. Alright, this guy's gonna body the crap out of me. Come on, man. What are you doing? I'm not doing anything against this guy. All of my stuff really out of This guy has a billion hit points. Oh man. That's when I thought things were looking up this fight. Oh. Okay. Wow. Not nice. Are you stunned? Are you paralyzed? Oh, you're paralyzed! That's amazing! Oh, we getting that. We getting that. He has a lot of health, but he's not, doing too much. Probably because he was paralyzed for the longest time. And of course, now that I say that, he starts to bring the ruckus. Wow. Wow. Bro. Alright. Come on. Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. You can't swap out. We'll swap you out. Heal me, Eisen. Don't stand near the boss. You're gonna make me control you, aren't you? Because you're doing it to... Alright. There's my heals. Oh my gosh, I tried to do the soul break thing. Wow, you knocked me out of it. And then you stunned me. Oh. No!
No, I can't die here.
Oh my god. Is it my dog? Doesn't work now, so hot. Trying to get the item one. Alright, screw it. Wow. Oh, I rezzed the wrong person. Yo. Can't believe I read the wrong person.
Nice one.
This is it. Come on. We need to get one little slice back in there. You. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, man. Alright, you. Get some spell cast going. Nuts. Oh, I went for the. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button for the mystic.
Put up some fight. Okay?
Whatever. Wearing 25 times. Come on, man. Nobody got time for that. I forgot I had this. Why?
I don't think we have a chance.
I don't know if that was worse, but taking it. Gonna get a BG?
You really do have a peculiar air.
What are they called? I thought they were break souls, but that's not what they are. One tails coin. One. Alright. Story time? Nope. Why does it feel like I'm going the wrong way? Just have that sinking suspicion. Alright, get my plants. Save it. And talkie so I can eat blocks.
Velvet! You're really all right.
Oh, thank heavens! It's so good to see you!
Where have you been all this time? You never even wrote.
But I don't. I thought the whole village was wiped out that day.
Yeah, it nearly was.
But just when we thought it was all over, Arthur, Lord Artorias saved us! No, it was his doing in the first place. He sacrificed Laphicet.
It really was a shame what happened to that poor boy.
That's all you have to say? A shame? My brother Laphi died
I'm sorry. Truly, I am. But you can't lose hope, dear.
He's right. What counts is that your brother's still alive.
He's alive?
He's in your house. Don't worry, we've all pitched in to take care of him.
I don't...
Velvet. Velvet, let's go to your house and see.
Yeah, okay.
I was hoping for, yeah, he's alive. He's right there, right next to you. Can't you see him? Alas, too self-aware for this game. Life bottles, please. I don't have one of these. Or one of those. Or one of those. Or one of those. %. That's actually not bad. Really don't want to buy too many of those. Okay. This is the last chest. Why is that so loud? Alright, let's go visit our house. And figure out what the mystery is. 'Cause I'm curious.
Laphi's alive?
What's wrong?
Well, that didn't break it.
Next time you suspect an illusory art, test out your theory on yourself.
You think we're all seeing an illusion?
It's possible. It wouldn't be the first time.
But an entire village? That shouldn't be possible. Shouldn't be, no.
How do we approach this? Try to break it apart at the seams somehow?
No. For now, we and our enemies share the same goal. Come on. Help me look for the Therian.
Sure.
I think I'll stick with Velvet.
I won't stop you.
Keep a close eye on her. I don't think she's entirely right in the head at the moment.
Yeah.
My home. It hasn't changed a bit.
We need to be careful, Velvet. Eisen thinks this could be a trap.
You think Nico and everyone are being controlled?
I don't know. It's just...
You think it could be Melchior's doing. But even so... It's not going to work on me.
You're insane.
People can fight against pain, but...
I won't be deceived by this.
You'll open your wound.
You're warm. Laphi, you're really alive. Laphi?
He's been asleep. Ever ever since that day. I found him at the shrine, collapsed on the ground. His wounds healed, but he's never woken up.
If he's still alive, that's all that matters. I'll find a way to wake you again, Laffy. I swear I will. We'll be together. I still have to thank you for this comb after all.
So that's where Velvet's comb came from.
Did Lord Artorias really try to sacrifice such a defenseless child? What's wrong, Laphicet? You don't look like your usual perky self.
I'm okay. I'm just glad Velvet's all right.
What? Your name is Laphicet too? What a weird coincidence!
Yeah.
Hey, sorry about all that, you guys.
Don't worry about it. What are we going to do now?
If it were me, I'd make Laphicet something he really likes for dinner tonight. He can handle soup. Maybe he'll notice the smell of your cooking and it'll wake him up.
Yeah, maybe I should. Would you watch after him while I go buy what I need?
Of course. I am at your beck and call.
Is there anything I can do to help too?
Yes, please. I'll need you to be my taste tester.
It's kind of creepy.
All right, first I'm going to whip up my special quiche. And then I'll throw in tomato and egg soup. And some pudding.
I didn't even know your face had smile muscles.
Yeah, she went from, I mean, understandably, she's very happy, but she went from a very dark person to happiness is everything and everyone.
I wonder if they've located the Therian.
Let's just leave that to them.
You're not curious?
Of course I am, but for right now, I want to stay close to Velvet. I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Something more important than finding the Therian?
Yeah. My stomach is twisted, and I've got a chill up my spine. I'm really scared.
Very well. I trust your feelings. We'll leave the Therian to Rokuro and Aizen, and stay with Velvet then.
Thanks, Eleanor.
Magilu, what will you do?
Whatever I feel like.
I shouldn't have asked.
Thanks anyway, Magilu. Are you sure you're doing the right thing?
In the end, whatever happens, happens. Wiser words never spoken, right?
Ooh, Magilu knows something.
Scout.
Hey, Angel. It's going pretty good. I sous vide my first steak today. And it was actually pretty decent. I gotta try that seasoning that you sent me.
These cards look like they hold many secrets.
No problem. I was a little late starting because
A pendant? Nothing of any worth to me.
I wanted to wanted to eat the steak.
That crest.
Just so happened that it cooked at the stream time. really reading these. I'm just going through them for whatever reason, I guess.
She's so pretty.
I think I already read that one. Master of Trivia. Oh, okay, I got the swimwear for Velvet. So I just need that one last thing. I'm sure this is gonna look terrible. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. The only thing, or the only problem with the seasoning is it's an add-on item, so I gotta find something else on Amazon to purchase, which generally isn't a very difficult thing because of Amazon, but you know.
It's been a long time, hasn't it, Velvet? I wanted to apologize to you for ages now.
Apologize? What for?
That business with Arthur. Back then, I said he seemed like a fraud. I know you took it pretty hard, but if he wasn't there 3 years ago, our village would have been destroyed. I'm sorry I doubted him.
I didn't trust him then either. I only realized how amazing of a person he was when he saved all of our lives. I'm ashamed of myself. All this time we've been feeling terrible, thinking we may have driven you to leave the village. Please, forgive us.
That's not... I didn't...
Where have you been these past 3 years? It must have been tough living on your own, without any family to help you. Sorry, you don't have to talk about it if it hurts. But if you ever feel like talking, we're here for you.
I know we can't make up for all the pain we put you through, but if there's anything we can do, just ask. And if you'd like, you're always welcome to come back. The whole village would welcome you with open arms.
I also need to get, I think it's like rock salt or sea salt or something like that.
Between the cold, the famine, and the demon blight, there were times I thought the world was done for. But over the past 3 years, I've stopped worrying.
I know we're overly reliant on Arthur and the Exorcists, but this village has changed. The Exorcists taught us that there are things the demons hate. We can't defeat them, but we can keep them away.
It's peaceful now. Exorcists stop by on patrol every now and then. We haven't had a case of demon blight since what happened to your sister was horrible. But you and Laphicet should try to move on. Make the most of your lives.
I hope he wakes up soon.
I'm sure he will.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. 'Cause today I did just salt and pepper, and I tried to make it fancy by putting in some cilantro and some green onions, and you know, it didn't make it worse. It didn't have the flavor that I was looking for. It was still a pretty good steak, though. I mean, that thing, sous vide is amazing.
Velvet! It's been forever! Great to see you. You haven't changed a whit.
What do you mean by that?
Have you seen Nico yet?
I have.
She's as full of life as she always was, right? Come to think of it, nothing's really changed much, has it?
I suppose not. By the way, how are Orthy and Russ doing?
Those pups haven't changed a whit either. They saw a guy with a big sword walking with a dour-eyed fellow in black. They freaked out and hightailed it.
That would be Rokuro and Aizen.
Those dogs are as cowardly as always.
So, what part of Velvet hasn't changed a whit?
She doesn't have any makeup on?
Uh-huh.
The coming of the Malachim are a gift from the Empyreans, a reward for our repentance and our renewed prayers.
The Malakim are our blades against the demons, and the exorcists the hands that wield them. Humanity's hope.
You never change. Want me to take you home this time?
No! Don't treat me like I'm senile!
Okay.
Oh! It's you, Velvet. Be careful when fighting prickle boars.
If they charge you, punch them in the nose, right?
No! Throw sand in their eyes!
Sand in the eyes. Got it.
You finally started listening to me. You're 16. You've really grown.
Yeah.
16? But aren't you 19?
Leave her be.
This place does have a lot of creepiness to it. Just how perfect it is for what's-her-face.
Hey, could I get some eggs, milk, spinach, and tomatoes? And I'd love to know what cheese you'd recommend too.
You got it. And in celebration of your homecoming, I won't even charge. With you cooking up a feast like that, I'm sure Laphicet will wake up straight away.
Thanks. I really appreciate it.
You're getting spinach? I can't really handle it myself.
You'll never grow up strong if you don't eat your spinach, young lady.
I've done just fine without it so far, thank you.
Oh, if you insist. I'll leave it out just this once.
Wow, Velvet. You must be special. Not many folks get to be friends with an exorcist.
She's not my friend.
The way you two bicker, I find that hard to believe.
Oh yeah. Do you have any prickle boar?
Oh, I'm sorry to say that I'm out at the moment.
That's fine. I'll hunt some up myself in the tranquil woods. Just like old times.
Actually, there haven't been any prickle boars there lately. You should try the Morgana Woods instead.
Okay, I'll do that. Thanks for the tip.
Weird.
Alrighty. To the Morgana Woods to hunt some prickle boars.
Yeah, sure.
You just came from there.
You don't like spinach, right, Eleanor?
Well, you know, I just... All right, it's true, but keep that between us, okay?
Velvet really seemed to be enjoying herself at the shop.
Quite. And she can really pick out a nice balance of foods while making every gulp count. She seems so cheerful and carefree.
That's the real Velvet. I'm sure of it.
Yes. An ordinary, dutiful, loving sister.
I wish she could have stayed that way. She could have lived a happy life, surrounded by her friends.
Just plain Velvet Crow, sister to Lord Artorias.
And maybe not Lord Artorias, but just plain Arthur.
A happy, ordinary life for an ordinary girl, with a kind family and supportive friends.
And yeah, I do need to try out those recipes. I gotta do the ones that don't require an oven though, because my oven is not operating correctly. Why did I go this way? Which is why a lot of my cooking techniques are actually just not possible. Oh, well, I don't know if you remember or missed it, but we came back to this village because there's supposed to be a Therian here. But when we got here, the village was kind of like it was before Velvet killed everybody. And so everybody's suspicious. And Laphicet, her brother, who was sacrificed, is alive, just asleep. Not related to the Laphicet that's in our party. I know, it's incredibly confusing. Oh, were there prickle boars over here? I wasn't paying attention.
We're looking for prickle boars. Keep your eyes on the thickets.
I do need to fix my oven, but it will probably involve me buying a brand new oven, and that is not an expense that I'm willing to undertake right now.
I'll show you the beauty of my camera. What's this?
Are we done already? This is hunting?
We keep this up, and who knows how many we'll bring home.
This is so creepy. She is just so happy, and it's so out of place. Oh, I already went up here, didn't I? Yes, I did. Mini oven. That would be a much smaller expense, although I don't really have a whole lot of room in the kitchen to put one of those. I don't know where I'm going.
We can do this.
Not even worth my time.
This is such a weird side mission. Also, why couldn't I have killed the prickle boars before we got here?
Not even worth my time. Okay, this should be enough. Huh? What's wrong?
Nothing. I just feel a little sorry for them is all.
I hear you. These prickle boars might have all been family. People can be so heartless.
Yeah, I'd forgotten this feeling. But what can you do? At the end of the day, we have to eat just as much as they do.
Yes, what can you do in this situation indeed?
Laffy's waiting for us. We should run on home now.
Laffy.
Man, Eleanor was like, I can't help but feel bad for the prickle boars. Meanwhile, towards the beginning-ish of the game, she was talking about eating those penguin eggs. And she didn't have any remorse for them. What's up with that? Oh, it is totally a trap. The question is... well, there is no question, actually. It's just completely and utterly a trap. Actually, the real thing here is... or the...
Shopping, hunting, laughing with friends. That was how our life used to be, wasn't it?
Yes, it reminds me of my own past.
Huh? But wasn't your village... I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. The happy times I shared with my family, I still treasure those memories. And even after the attack, I've still been able to find happiness. Eating a good meal, making new friends.
And falling in love?
Yes, falling in...
Love?
Look what you made me say, Bienfu!
There's nothing to be ashamed of. Most every girl's happiest memories are of her first love, after all. Don't you think there was someone special out there Velvet had feelings for? A first love? Do you really think so?
That's enough of that talk, Bienfu. You sound like an old man.
No! I'm only 150 years old and already being treated like an old man!
But still, I would like to meet the guy Velvet first fell for.
I wouldn't.
I see. You're a guy.
What a weird conversation. So I was saying, the question I have is why hasn't the trap sprung yet? You would think that would happen as soon as we enter the village, and our guard is dropped. So our guard is totally dropped right now. Uh-oh. Okay, never mind. Gonna say, this looks like malevolence everywhere. Everywhere.
Heard the news about your brother. I'm happy for you.
So, what's your plan now?
You guys were snooping around the village.
Yeah, we wanted to check out that shrine too, but we got stopped. Apparently, the Abbey's designated it off-limits. If there's a Therian around, it's probably there.
I'm going to draw it out. If this is a trap, things may turn violent. Either way, this place is about to get a lot less tranquil.
The same as everywhere else I've been.
You can quit here if you like, but I'm going to keep on fighting the Abbey.
And if I try to stop you, you'll insist, I presume.
Velvet, no!
I'll give you 1 day. Once you've made up your mind, come meet me at the Cape.
I'm with him. How tomorrow shakes out depends on what you decide, Velvet.
Your hand... It's... As you can see, I'm a demon. 3 years ago, I was the one who attacked this village and...
I don't want to hear it! Demon, or no demon, you're still you! Okay, so, you're scary! I'll get used to it. I promise, I'll keep it a secret. Let's just live here in the village like we used to, okay? You, me, and everyone else.
Nico.
Come on, Velvet. Come on, Velvet.
That was rather good, Velvet.
Yeah. Laphicet gets a gold star for being such a good taste tester, too.
Tomorrow, I'll fix you up a nice stew.
Hey, is this... It's the original copy of the book on Enominat. And all the pages are here. Velvet...
Hey, Fee. Can I borrow your compass real quick? I'll give it right back. Please?
All right.
He really wanted a compass, more than anything else. Just like you, he loved to stare out at the sea, wondering what's on the other side. He wanted to go adventuring someday.
Oh, I didn't know that.
What's on your face?
I bet once he wakes up, you two will be really good friends.
So, this is what your life used to be like before everything happened, huh?
What's gotten into you? Maybe I made the pudding a little too sweet.
Velvet, how do you know what it tastes like?
Oh, that was the trigger.
I think I'll get myself some shut-eye.
But what are you going to do about
Magilu, are there arts that let the caster manipulate dreams?
Huh? Dreams? Why?
There is, yes. An art that requires a certain type of Moloch. It envelops you in a fog and reads your regrets, then traps you in a happy dream.
An art that reads your regrets and shows you happiness. I'm going to the Cape.
Now? What on earth's gotten into you?
Velvet.
Velvet!
Don't go. Stay here. Stay with me.
This is Fee's compass. I'm sorry, Laffy.
No, don't. Wait. Velvet, wait. Don't leave me here.
All right, well played.
Fog? Is this what Magilu was talking about?
We're going to the Cape Shrine. It's time to drag out the Therian.
I like how they did that. Make everything all peachy clean. Everything all wonderful. And then that one thing, that tiny insignificant thing, changes everything.
Velvet!
There you are.
Velvet, you have to stop your friends. They keep saying they're going to the Cape, and they just won't listen.
The Abbey's forbidden anyone from going inside. You'll all be punished if anyone breaks the rules.
I hate to say it, Nico, but I think I'm a terrible person. I really thought I could have my old life back again, and I could forget everything else. I tried to act like I was doing it for Laffy, but it was all for myself. But I can't forget. I shouldn't forget. Laffy is dead. He was murdered without even knowing why. I will never forgive that. Ever! So get out of my way. If you don't, I'll devour you again!
Velvet. Why?
Why must you do this? There we go. The truth at last!
Bring it on!
Out of my way! Well, cover me surprised. I didn't think you'd actually tough it out. What are you talking about? Focus on the monster, sweetie pie.
Man, I just have to add again that I really like the way they did that. I mean, it wasn't something big. It was something small, something that, you know, they introduced at the beginning of the game, and they don't touch on it too much, and then they're just like, "Hey, you remember? She can't taste anything, only blood." And then it just all clicks. I kind of wish that they gave the player a moment to process it first before revealing it.
This way! The shrine's through these woods!
Hey, mind telling me what the hell's going on?
It's a trap. Trap, trap, trap. Our enemy spun an illusion based on Velvet's dreams.
That's a nasty little art.
But Velvet saw through it all?
She did. But even if it's all a dream, such brutality on her part.
Velvet's always been our brutal poodle. But to shake off the dream by herself, now that's something. The boundary between dreams and reality is demarcated solely by one's own heart. What? I'm saying she's wowie zowie cool beans. Come on, we gotta hurry.
Wowie zowie cool beans.
It was all a dream. Hell, even if it wasn't, I won't turn back!
I guess I'll fight you. Come on, give me more souls. Good.
Try as they might, it won't change anything.
Finally. Oh, it says complete there if you complete it. So I don't have to check over there anymore. Nice. Are we almost done? Oh, maybe they get revealed as you... Okay.
Scout ships.
Let's check equipment real quick. Oh, you mastered that. We'll give you that one. Actually, you can use this. Anybody else? I know these guys are super annoying. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
I guess disgraceful.
That's why these guys are so dangerous. Yeah, I'm not gonna res her.
Come on, put up some fight, okay?
She shouldn't have died. Why is she in my party anyways?
Yeah, my time to shine.
You want me in? Fine by me.
Never been over here before. Oh yeah, the plot certainly does thicken. Wow, after all this time, this chest hasn't respawned? I think there was a, yeah, I was about to say one of those guys. I probably shouldn't be fighting him. We need to fight this guy. What was that? I never seen that one before.
I won't improve by fighting weaklings.
Laphicet, you mastered that. So we'll move you on to that. Man, this area was from the very, very, very beginning of the game. Back when Velvet was such a nice person.
There it is! The Therian!
Orthrus. I actually like that name. I gotta write that down. Orthrus. You over here. You gotta take the names when you get them. Souls are not reduced below 3 when taking damage. That's irritating.
Wait, I know you. I need those dogs.
Oh, you know what? Alright, heals blocks. I mean, I guess you had 5, so, you know, can't really blame you for using that. No spell casting for you. See this? See this? See this? Come on, I'm supposed to be doing big damage. What is going on? You got another one! Oh my gosh! Cool. Okay. I'm spamming it. Thank you. Freaking A.
Sorry, pups. You're coming with me.
Velvet!
It's okay. I killed their owner. I deserve all their hate. And then some. But not now. Understand? Once I get my revenge, you can tear me apart if you like. I promise. Until then, I'll need your help.
Guess the art finally evaporated.
The book. It disappeared.
What book?
I found a copy of the ancient book with every page still intact. It was in Velvet's house.
Artorias' book!
The real one might still be there. We should go back to Velvet's house to search for it.
Heck yeah. Oh wow, I forgot about learning new arts. I've been using the same arts this entire time. Trigger random skills, improved elemental damage. Meh. Oh, hello. So this is where Laphicet got sacrificed. And this is where Velvet got her powers. Oh, I was about to say, you know, we gotta make sure there's no cat chest, but of course. Oh, there's a skip.
That was one hell of an illusion. I have to admire the skill that went into its construction.
The caster probably has a tethered Moloch with a unique power on the same level as my Reaper's curse. I can think of one person who would lay such a wicked trap.
Still, we may have a new clue to the nature of Innominat. You found Innominat's book, right, Laphicet?
Yeah, in Velvet's house.
Then let's hurry to Velvet's house.
Yeah, stop talking. I probably won't name my Old Republic character that. I have an Excel sheet of all the names that I've collected over the years. It takes me like a million billion days to think of a character name. That's another Emperor. Will this be a third? Heck yeah.
You're strong, but I'm stronger.
Weak to fire. Come on, man. I wonder if that's based off of... Whoa. Let's swap you out. Oh, you getting bodied too. Did you just slow me? What are you doing? Trying to take me on like that? This guy has a million hit points, man. Wow, you stunned me. And you slowed me. I don't know what that move is, but it's giving me souls, so. Yeah, at this point with the Old Republic, I'm mostly just worried about that I'm not going to have enough time to get far enough into the story where I'm going to be happy about it. That didn't kill you? Nobody has enough either. Suckafu.
I refuse to fall here.
Take the 54 and go. On evil mode or above. That can allow damage to be reflected when nullifying damage. Interesting. Evil mode. So evil must come after intense. Let's get out of here. Yeah, I'm gonna take the story kind of one step at a time. I mean, I want to get far enough into it where I'll be okay to take a break, assuming that. Come on. Okay, you actually gotta play smart. What was it saying? I want to get, far enough into the story where I'm okay with it, but at the same time, I am playing Breath of the Wild on the 3rd. So if I don't finish it by then, I'll have to either come back to it.
There's nobody here.
This is reality.
I'll either have to come back to it or just shelve it. Or I could play it off stream or something like that. There's also that. It's not there.
It's empty.
No surprise there. Artorias is too thorough to overlook something like that.
If only I'd showed it to you as soon as I found it.
Don't beat yourself up over it. We wouldn't have been able to read it without Grimoire anyhow. It was just a dream. All of it.
This was your room, wasn't it? You can knit?
I was trying to learn. Nico said she'd teach me how as a thank you for giving her my quiche recipe. We wanted to finish a set of scarves for the winter.
Velvet.
Forget about it. I don't need to knit anymore.
I don't mix it up because I only stream on the weekdays, and usually it's only for 2 hours. So it's not a lot of time to be swapping games and things like that.
Check out all these complicated looking books.
A hand-drawn map!
Nice. It's incomplete, but seems quite detailed.
It's beautiful.
My brother drew it every day. Even when his fever got too strong for him to read a book, he'd stare at that map for hours.
Laffy said he wanted to travel the world?
Yes, it was his dream. I never understood what made him want to do something so dangerous. But I'm living his dream now. It's ironic, isn't it?
Also, at least from what I've seen, a lot of the streamers that do stream multiple games, it's usually because they're streaming full time, and so they got like the whole day.
Those are the graves of my sister and her son. He died before he was even born.
They're in rough shape. We should lay some flowers.
Don't bother. There's no point.
A keen insight. Eating one would be cruel enough, but plucking an innocent flower just to offer it as decoration for some memorial. That's not even a sacrifice, just a cruelty devoid of all purpose.
Melchior!
As obtuse as ever.
I take it you're the one behind the dream fog?
I must say, you did well to break through such resolve. If you weren't a Therian, I'd be tempted to take you under my wing.
Did you come here to flatter me?
Indeed. Although I was already in the neighborhood to retrieve this book.
I'll be taking that.
This book was compiled by my dear friend, who was also Artorias' mentor and predecessor as head of the Exorcists. It contains the hopes and dreams left by a noble soul who gave his life for the world that grieved him. It is not for a tainted demon to touch.
Like we need your permission!
Look who obeyed me for once.
Is that... You didn't!
Be patient. You'll know everything before long. What we seek is the realization of a perfect order, as tranquil and beautiful as a wildflower in bloom.
A perfect order?
Let's go. There's nothing left for us here.
Oh, I see what you're saying there. Don't really have a good answer to that. The only thing I can think of is, I usually just like playing one game at a time, and I invest in one game at a time.
Oh! Look! It's the Book of Enominat!
What's it doing there?
He made a copy.
Wait, that's one of Arthur's.
Actually, it's a copy that Laphicet made.
Laffy made a copy of the
Well
book.
played, game. Well played.
He transcribed it all by hand, and then he sold it, just to buy me that comb.
There was something here for us after all.
Laffy.
If that's the complete manuscript, we might be able to unravel Enominat's secrets.
We'll have to show it to Grimoire.
Pulling one over on the old man, are you? Never a dull moment with Lady Calamity around.
Nice. Well played, game. Well played.
All right. Time to drop off the pups and get Grimoire to translate this book. We're going back to Titania.
So yeah, at least for me, I buy the game to play it all the way through, and then I play the next one. I could see it getting kind of confusing playing two story heavy games back to back. Yeah, I definitely see where you're going with that. And it's probably something that I should actually do or consider. Hey, a teleporter. Hey man, it's not a bad idea.
That horned monster.
He was with Melchior. There was something different about him. He wasn't a Moloch though, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a demon. But why would the Abbey be working with a demon?
He could be a Therian, maybe. I mean, there was Medusa and Kamoana.
No, I don't think so. The Abbey keeps their Therians behind barriers and bound to Earth Pulse points. A Therian can't send malevolence to Enominat while walking freely.
That's correct. And besides, Orthrus was already here.
In any case, now we know Melchior has a mean-looking bodyguard in addition to his illusions. That'll take quite a lot to stop him.
Aye. That's a fact.
Clearly, it was the Reaper. I got a long way to go. How would you feel about it, Angel, if, for example, I just streamed multiple, or I separated the games that I've played. Oh, I want to get all those. I mean, I know you suggested it, but is that actually something you would want to see?
A new recipe! I've gotta try it! Scout,
Eleanor, there's something I have to ask.
What is it?
Did you leak our plans to the Abbey?
Eleanor hasn't done anything like that.
Then how do you explain Melchior and his illusions already waiting for us when we got to a ball?
I promised you that I would work together with you until I found the truth for myself. I'm not up to any tricks. It's far too late for that now.
Exactly what a guilty party would say.
If anyone's suspicious here, I'd say it's you, Magilu.
No tricks. I don't even know what a trick is.
Enough. If Eleanor was leaking information, then Titania would surely be under attack by now.
Right. I'm sure the Abbey would love to have those Therians back.
But the enemy was in that village waiting in ambush.
The Abbey isn't foolish. They figured out by now that we're rounding up the Therians. They'll have left traps for us with each remaining one. It's the obvious move.
All right. If that's how you see it, I'll stand down.
So you trust me then?
No. I'm saying that anything the Abbey tries, I'll be ready for it.
Oh, such a brave, determined soul.
Really?
Are we ready for We're finished here. Let's go.
Wow. Oh, I totally forgot that we mastered like everything. That has 87. Oh yeah, let's. I mean, that's good, or that's nice to have, but freaking hey, man, come on. 72? We're not learning that. We're not learning that either. Quartz boots, we'll give you these. Give you that. And sure, we'll move you on to that. We at right now 45. $500. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, we'll swap those. Yeah, let's give you that. What I was thinking is that, and this is just me personally, if you swap a game every other day, would someone actually be put off by that? And the answer to that is most likely not. I'm just trying to like actually think about it. Well, it's women's armor that has quartz sewn into the material. Hey, what's going on, Godhabit? Let's give you that. Just moving on to the next one.
Eleanor, does the Abbey possess an art that can control demons?
Not that I've ever heard of. Besides, if they could control demons, there'd be no need to resurrect Enominat, would there?
Can't argue with that.
But Melchior was obviously in control of that demon. How did he manage that?
You can't tether them like a Moloch, and Melchior wasn't using oaths or mana to compel him. No, this was something more like mind control.
Mind control?
Let's say you know your target's innermost desires. You simply conjure the right illusion. Show them what would push their buttons in just the right way.
Ah, if you can create an illusion of something someone really wants, you can control them.
Exactly. You can force a powerful burden upon your target's psyche. Until their spirit breaks, that is.
What happens when they break?
Depends on the target. They might become an empty shell, they might go wild with desire. Eeny teeny spiny crow.
You sure know a lot about this.
Now that you put it that way, why would I know so much about it? What if someone is controlling me, making me say these very words? How horrifying!
I believe I'll take your words with a grain of salt.
Yeah, my game volume was super loud. Deciphering Twitch chat is a strange thing. So I have no idea what to actually expect, or what an actual viewer would want. The only thing I could possibly base my conclusions on is how I would watch Twitch stream, right? And unfortunately, I actually found out that I'm in the minority. Like I don't generally chat in chat. I'm more of a lurker person myself. Sometimes I do. But I watch. Oh, come on.
Listen, Eleanor really isn't spying on us. I was with her almost every minute, and when I wasn't, Velvet was watching her. And she's a woman who keeps her promises. She wouldn't lie to...
Laphicet.
We understand, Laphicet. It's Eleanor. If she were lying to herself to somehow keep spying on us, the guilt would fill her with malevolence.
I see. You're right. The fact that I haven't turned into a dragon proves that.
Thank you. Both of you.
I didn't think you were giving them information intentionally.
But there are illusionists like Melchior out there. That means we can't rule out someone recording your thoughts in secret.
I don't think we need to worry about that either. Not with you and Laphicet always near.
Now that that's settled, it's time for you all to testify to my innocence.
That could be difficult.
What?
Well, okay. Why don't you start off by telling us all about the time you sold us out to Teresa back in Helives?
Oh, why bring up that old yam? You're a very vindictive man, do you know that?
You're just figuring that out? Well, there's your proof at least. You wouldn't make much of a spy.
She really wouldn't.
Hey, that's not what I meant. You were mean.
Come on. So like I was saying, I generally just lurk in Twitch chats, so I don't really typically deal with the whole streamer interaction. But I generally watch a stream for the game and not necessarily the streamer. And that's just kind of like one of those things where I'm in the minority. You know, for example,
Come on, really?
way back when I followed Summit. This was back when Watch Dogs just came out, and I was really interested in the game. But he's a Counter-Strike player, and that's where he gets, you know, all his views. He gets, you know, like 30,000 viewers or whatever. But he played Watch Dogs, the first Watch Dogs, for like the first 2 days or whatever. And I was really interested in the game, and then, you know, I found him to be a really interesting streamer as well. But then he stopped playing Watch Dogs, and then I just kind of stopped watching him. That's just, I mean, I still have him followed, and every now and then he plays a game that I'm interested in watching, but that's just kind of how I approach things. And so that's kind of how I've approached the stream so far.
Woo-hoo! My sister's making us prickleboard meatballs for dinner tonight!
Hey! What did I tell you about bothering travelers? Sorry about that. He's totally obsessed with food.
That's alright. Prickleboard meatballs, huh? Sounds delicious. They're really super tasty, but Sis says that they used to taste even better. Why's that?
We used to get deliveries of fresh, delicious prickleboar meat from the nearby village of Abal. But in the Advent 3 years ago, demons attacked the village, and now it's gone. It's such a tragedy. If they only could have held out for just one more day, I'm sure Lord Artorias would have saved them.
Artorias. Right.
And Angel, that still shocks me to this day. But again, you know, that's just how I built myself up to enjoy Twitch, I guess. And so it's just kind of crazy that, you know, you would watch a game that you don't like, but you just like the person. The concept there is not crazy, but the act of doing it is just crazy in the sense of, you know, like, wow, people would actually do that. I have no idea where I'm going. I think they're all down here, all the skits.
Excuse me. My partner and I here would like to put on a comedy show if it's possible.
Ah, not often you run into someone with a real fire in their eyes. All right, show me what you got.
With pleasure. Eleanor, I'm impressed. I didn't know you had this sort of initiative. You just have to do what you have to do, right? Besides, if we pull this off, it could be our chance to get closer to Modulu.
Did you say Modulu? I haven't seen her recently, but she seems to be making a name for herself in Logris.
Yeah, her dances are really beautiful. Do you know her?
I do. Her and her teacher, Valta. Now, I'm not saying Majulu isn't great, but Valta was utterly sublime. I worry about him pushing Majulu so much, to be honest. He's never been one to accept compromise in his art.
Huh. I didn't know that.
We don't have time to stop and feel bad for our rivals. Did you memorize the script?
Of course I did. And I won't tolerate any slip-ups from you either.
Hearing that just makes me more motivated. Well, let's get going. We've got a show to put on.
Here we go.
Hi there! Thanks for having us again, the Bienfu Keepers! Magic Exam!
Whoa, back it up. Again? If we're supposed to be regulars here, then why does everyone look like they've never heard of Bienfu? And what's with this magic exam stuff? Is that some kind of spell?
Gosh, it's really been getting cold here lately.
Are you just going to ignore my questions?
What does it matter? Aren't you too cold to worry about things like that? Does this feel summery to you?
I can be cold and ask you questions at the same time. Actually, it is rather cold.
See? I said it was cold. In fact, I've been so cold lately, I even set fire to my clothes.
Isn't that going too far?
Well, that's how cold I was. In fact, that wasn't enough, so I set the house on fire too!
Your house? Why would you do that?
Oh, don't worry. It doesn't bother me at all. And who said it was my house? The one I set on fire was yours.
That's a crime, you know.
Huh? What's wrong? That's not in the script.
Arson is a serious crime.
Well, yes, but...
In the script, the punchline was supposed to be, but when I saw how much it would cost to replace them, I got the chills.
Yeah, but I got into the moment and thought I could ad-lib something better.
You're advocating something morally abhorrent. Change it back.
What's the big deal? You're getting worked up over a joke.
Crime is not a joke. Even speaking as a normal citizen, I can't condone speech that promotes such a horrifically antisocial act.
Oh, now you've got me all mad. I give up. For good.
No, it's bad.
I said I give up. For good.
No, it's bad. My deepest apologies for putting on an act about something so terrible today, sir.
Well, the whole thing was meant to be about morals anyway, so how did we do?
Can I just ask you one question? Are you for real?
Yes, I am.
I should have known.
Oh dear. That looks terrible. That doesn't actually look that bad though. Her hat is just kind of ridiculous. Huh. You know what? I think I'm gonna keep the hat off. The hat's just kind of annoying and in the way, and I don't really like it. But without the hat, you know, it actually looks pretty decent. Yep, we're taking the hat off.
Wow, the weather's just swell. It's something I've said every day for 3 months now.
Huh? But wasn't there just a heavy fog?
Nope. Never seen a wisp of fog in this village. It's been sunny so long, I think I might dry up.
That means that fog was just another of Melchior's illusions.
Seems that way.
That was a short and sweet one. See if you got anything new. Oh, I missed that part. Sure, we'll buy another one of those. I would have to go through my follow people to see the people that I watch, and doesn't really matter what game. Oh man, I think Angel said something above similar. There's quartz crystals weaved into the fabric, and this belt is just ornamented with quartz.
Our town decided to make a new holiday marking the day that Lord Artorias became the Shepherd. 3 years ago, when the Malachim appeared on the Advent, Taliesin was the first town that Lord Artorias saved. We hold great pride at being the city where humanity first struck back against the demons.
That explains why you'd celebrate his ascension, but wasn't a ball closer to his heart?
You may be right about that. Not being able to save a ball was a terrible agony for Lord Artorias. Even though he killed the demons that destroyed the village, he couldn't bring back the lives that had been lost. If Lord Artorias had gone to a ball first, our city might have been destroyed instead. We won't forget the tragedy that befell a ball. That's the other purpose of this holiday. Remembrance.
That's right. Lives lost can never be brought back.
The only streamers that I'm following right now that are actually variety streamers are Soda Poppin', and I guess Day 9. Everyone else on my list, DJ Knight, I guess Nick of Time too, but and Dance Gaming. All right, so there's a lot of people that I'm following that are variety streamers. I don't know what I'm talking about. In addition to Noxious Creep. Still haven't gotten this one, and I still don't know how. You gotta live with your choices, goddammit. And if you're gonna ask a question that demands an answer, then you're gonna get that answer. And then you're gonna live with yourself for asking that question. Let me guess, you're gonna tell me about a Class 4 island.
There's one of them off-limit Class 4 islands that folks call Serpent Isle. Place has been overrun with snakes since forever. I hate the things, so it sounds like hell to me. But I've heard there's a woman who actually lives there.
Whatever for? Why would anyone want to live in a place like that?
I know. It's mighty strange. Place supposedly is crawling with demons, too. Last time I was in the area, I checked it out. Kept my distance, of course. Used me spyglass.
And? Was she there?
Aye, she was. Except she looked like a snake herself. I mean, she was human up top, but her face was a weird color, and her lower half was all slithery and wiggly. Ugh. Creep me out.
A snake woman, huh?
Even worse, looked like you couldn't swing a cat's without hitting a snake. Just the thought of it keeps me awake at night.
You should have a stiff drink and get some sleep before you pass out on deck. I'll tell Benwick to give you an extra ration.
Wow. Thanks a lot, First Mate. I appreciate it. I ought to pester him for some of that aged reserve he keeps hidden away.
And looking at my follow list at the moment, what do you got? Le Garbage. As an example, I follow Exec CS because he plays Rainbow Six Siege, and I really like watching that game, and I think he's really good at that game. And I watch TK Breezy because he plays Super Smash Brothers, and he's a super good commentator.
Welcome back. Did you find the Therian?
Yeah. We're bringing these two back to Titania.
Dogs? Look, lizards, no problem. Walking hunks of armor I can deal with, but dogs on my ship?
You're not a dog person.
I was, bit by one when I was a kid.
Then you've got nothing to worry about. If they're biting anyone on this ship, it'll be me.
Are you okay, Velvet?
Oh, sure. They're just dogs.
No, I mean, in general.
Fine, they can come aboard. I'll take us back to Titania.
But anyways, what I was gonna say is, but when they're not playing Super Smash Brothers or Rainbow Six Siege, I generally don't watch them. Which I don't think I've ever seen Exec play a game that wasn't Rainbow Six Siege.
We have to take good care of Orthy and Russ.
That's on you. They won't let me near.
Yeah, well, what do you expect? You only killed their master.
Don't worry. I'll take responsibility. You mustn't. They're quite vicious, you know. I just asked them if they wanted to be friends, and they suddenly bit me.
I'm sure you said something to irritate them, like, I'll make you my minions. You had it coming.
She knows.
But you have Therians to find, Laphicet. You won't be able to look after them all the time.
I suppose. What should I do?
You could ask Kamoana and Medissa. Kamoana said she once had a dog. Even if they get a little rowdy, Medissa will be around to keep them safe.
That's a good idea. I'll go ask them.
Thanks. We can't be killing off Therians. Besides, they remind me of Nico.
Velvet. You want a pet dog, Laphicet? You should go to the Abbey then. Why the Abbey? Because the place is full of the shepherd's lapdogs. Get it? Lapdogs! Yeah, I get it.
That was actually pretty good. Come on, game. You could have given him a little more reinforcement than that. I'm gonna go back and save it real quick. Just in case. Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, Godhammit. That's one of the reasons why I have the Nick of Time followed is he's a super small streamer. You know, he has probably just barely more followers than me. Well, maybe like 20 or 30 more followers than me, probably at most. And I'm just waiting for him to play a game that I'm like super interested in, or interested in at all. You know, if you're playing Resident Evil, I ain't watching that. I don't mess with them whatchamacallit, horror games, zombie games. No thank you. So you'll never see me play a horror game. For me, what I generally look for.
Don't get
Where are you guys? All right, so hold on a second. This guy, he looks like a plant, but this place is supposed to be for snakes. Doesn't make any sense. For me, I don't generally, or I should say lately, I have been looking for face cams, and I've also been looking for Twitter, because I'm trying to follow more streamers on Twitter. I don't know anything about social media, so I'm just kind of trying to get into that. Twitter only, because Facebook can die in the fire. Instagram is not for me, so I just settled for Twitter. But anyways, a face cam does help. I do like the interaction that kind of comes with. But for the most part, I just look for someone who isn't really annoying. I also appreciate people who don't cover text or talk over, like story elements in the game. That bugs me. It's one of the reasons why so many Let's Plays, I just can't watch. Also, I can't stand people reading the text, especially in crazy voices. Get that stuff out of here. Bugs me to no end. Oh, you look new. I don't think I've ever fought you before. Wow. I swapped targets. My reason for not playing horror games is because I'm a pansy. I played Resident Evil 3, I think it was, way back when I was, it was the one with Nemesis, I think that's it. And there's this scene where you're up on the second floor, and Nemesis just bursts through the wall, and I just wasn't expecting it. And it caught me by so much surprise that I just got some really nasty nightmares. And ever since then, anytime I watch a scary movie or play a scary game or basically anything that has to involve something scary, I get some freaky nightmares. And so I just stay away from that. Helps me sleep at night. Oh, that's new. I've never seen this one. Nice. That was very cool. I don't think I actually have one of those. I might have actually gotten something worth having. Holy crap, I got something new. Wow, that's actually super good. 124 magic? Let's go. I'm giving that to you right now. The worst part for me about the whole nightmare thing is that I totally recognize that, you know, like everything that I'm playing is a game or the movie I'm watching is fake, you know, blah, blah, blah. But when I wake up from a nightmare, it is paranoia city. You know, like you be looking around them corners ready for something to jump scare you or something like that. I just can't handle that.
I devoured them again. No, don't.
So, you said your little brother made this copy. He could read the ancient tongue. That's amazing.
Laffy was different from most other kids. He read books a lot because his body was so weak. He studied all the time, so that he could be ready to travel the world one day. Which was kind of funny, considering he'd hide in my bed whenever he had a nightmare.
Really?
But I don't care that he got scared. I just wanted him to live. That's why I have to.
Velvet!
I'll devour as much as it takes. I will have vengeance.
Velvet!
Done. The art is attuned to you.
Thank you. This time I'll make sure to finish what I set out to do.
I've gotta say, I didn't think you had it in you, Oscar.
I don't believe I asked for your opinion.
Lord Artorias!
Go back outside, Teresa. We'll see you when we're done.
Are the rumors true? Are you using that experimental art on Oscar?
It is true.
I was under the impression it was still incomplete, sir.
Yep. There's still a potentially fatal weakness for its channeler.
We've taken the theory as far as it will go. The next step is to learn its control and actual practice.
Don't tell me you intend to test it against that Therian! Please, let me do it. I should be the one, not him!
You are not strong enough.
Then at least let me back him up!
So you can take the enemy out before Oscar uses the art? A noble plan, but I'm afraid it'd mess everything up.
How so?
It was my idea to volunteer, sister. I failed at Titania, and allowed the Therian to be stolen from Palamedes. I need to atone for my mistakes.
Then let me come with you.
I have different orders for you. Teresa Linares, you are hereby relieved of your duties as an exorcist and are to return your Moloch.
Relieved of duty? Why?
For our plans to be realized, we require an especially strong Moloch. We've analyzed your Moloch's dormant abilities, and he is of considerable power, on the same level as the young Moloch who betrayed us for the enemy.
Simply put, you just don't got what it takes to handle him, sweetheart.
How could you?
When this is all over, I'd love to have some of your homemade cooking again, sister. I could go for that quiche you used to make.
How can you talk of that right now?
Lord Artorias.
I know what you're going to ask. Yes, Oscar, when you fulfill your mission, I will make Teresa an exorcist again.
Oscar, are you doing this for...
Don't worry about me. I'd go to the ends of the earth and back for a plate of your delicious quiche.
No. Oscar, don't go! Oscar! What should I do? If I don't do something, he'll... Huh? What's this? I'm... receptive to that art. And to you.
Where am I?
Take it easy, Velvet. You've been out for 3 days.
Then that's 3 days wasted. What's the situation?
Well, let's see. For one thing, Grimoire's been deciphering that ancient book. She says that this new copy is complete. All the pages we were missing are there. As for the dogs, Kamawana's taken a real shine to them.
All right then. Now we just need to find that last Therian.
Velvet, no! I said take it easy. Seriously.
Oh, hold on. Have you not had anything to eat?
Well, I just thought, since you hadn't either.
Are you serious? Why would you do a full thing like that? You'll die if you don't eat.
Actually,
He won't die if he doesn't eat. Malachim don't actually depend on food for sustenance. If they do eat, it's only as a quirky hobby.
All right, if you're sure. If you feel like going hungry, it's your life. But there's no sense in doing it on my account.
Huh.
Good to see you're feeling better again. As you probably noticed, we made it back to Titania already.
Sorry to keep you all waiting on me. Get everyone together. We meet now.
Well, that could have gone better.
I just wanted to better understand the hardships Velvet's suffering through. It seems unfair for her to bear all of it alone.
Well, she's... how can I put it? A very straightforward kind of person.
But nothing gets under her skin like a clumsy display of sympathy.
What should I do about her then?
For now, just get something in your tummy. Any good warrior knows you eat when you have the chance. Even Malachim have more strength on a full stomach than an empty one, don't they?
Yeah.
It's true. Food will fill an empty stomach. But what is there to fill an empty heart, I wonder?
Huh. That skit was super interesting. And nothing happened after she said that she was receptive. It just kind of faded to black. And then it transitioned to the scene where Velvet woke up.
Time for some grub, Laphicet. What are you hungry for?
I'll have some stuffed giant squid, or prison crab dumplings, or sea snake bowl.
It's your first meal in 3 days, right? Better stick with something mild or you'll be sorry. How about a risotto or vegetable rice soup?
That could be nice. I could go for some borscht, or shark fin and egg soup. For dessert, I'll have a sweet bean and jelly fruit cup, a giant parfait, and a triple berry cake.
Zip it, Magilou.
Oh well, I'm getting full just thinking about it.
I think I'd like some rice porridge with a pickled plum and baby sardines on top.
Ooh, an austere choice.
And an apple.
In that case, you should have some apple boo.
Apple boo?
What on earth is that?
It's just grated apples. But when my brother wasn't feeling well, I often fed it to him.
I think I'd like to try some.
If you insist, I'll make some for you. At least it's something I can make without needing to taste it.
Okay, I insist.
Okay.
If you're already making some, I'd like...
Zip it, Magilou.
Sometimes you just have those moments, Ham, where you're doing something and you look at the clock and you're just like, oh, it's that time.
I haven't seen many Abbey patrol ships around here of late.
I noticed that too. Do you think something happened?
The Bloodwings said the Abbey's been quiet everywhere. Apparently, some bad demons and a cursed pirate crew have been giving them trouble, and they can't spare the men to patrol the outer seas.
That's Eifried's pirates for ya. Always gathering information and keeping on their guard.
A cursed pirate crew? Isn't that us? If the info's sound, we've really made a name for ourselves.
Abbey ships run and hide when they see us coming.
Reason dictates that we avoid hopeless fights.
Ooh, Shepherd Artorias, you're my hero!
If only our enemies were truly that dumb. Sadly, the world isn't that forgiving. We can't drop our guard.
Aye. I've contacted some fishermen friends of mine. They'll let us know if they notice anything fishy.
We've got the First Mate's curse to deal with. We can never be too careful.
Yeah, with that Reaper's curse hanging over us, we don't have room to relax.
Well, at least they're not too bothered by it.
Ha ha! Let's save. But that cutscene was actually super interesting. It's kind of crazy that Artorias could just be like, "You're not an exorcist anymore. I'm taking your powers." It's crazy.
Okay, Fee. I need you to find us our next Earth Pulse point.
I found one, but it's really far. Way up in the northeast.
If it's that far out, it has to be an Engand.
Endgand is a collection of small islands. There's a comparatively bigger one called Lionel Island, but that's the exception.
Yeah, I think the Earth Pulse point's probably out there.
Endgand, huh? Those waters are haunted by ghost ships, you know.
Ghost ships?
Yep. Legend has it they snatch up wrongdoers who bear lingering regrets and whisk them away to that eternal voyage.
That doesn't sound promising.
Currents from all over the world converge in Engand's waters, so a lot of shipwrecks from distant seas end up there as their final resting place.
So that's where the stories of ghost ships come from.
Boo! You guys have no imagination.
I'd rather they stay imaginary myself.
We should still be careful.
We'll be fine. Ghost ship, exorcist, whatever comes along. We'll be the ones to administer their last rites. Just one Therian to go. When I escaped, Ceres told me that Artorias could still be killed. That means she must have known everything. That Enominat is incomplete. How Therians work. But why did she betray Artorias? Why did she give me her strength? I know that try as you might, some fires can never fully be extinguished. But what made you go so far as to feed yourself to me? Tell me, why did you do it, sis? Ugh, what am I saying? Ceres was a Moloch. Just a Moloch. Just focus on what has to be done. Once the Therians are all together, I can end this. That's all that matters. That's all I need to think about.
I like to think of the exorcists as just elite guards. That's basically what they are. Alright, there's another skit out here. Oh, I guess I have to go out there anyway, so we'll get this skit first. I believe they said earlier on in the game that an exorcist power is basically contingent on how many Moloch they can bind to themselves, or their rank.
That prince you brought back is one interesting guy. He's happy playing with the dogs, right? And that's perfectly normal. But I swear, he even naps with them. And that hawk, with a big smile on his face?
And when Dial or Kamawana ask him to put in some work, he doesn't make a face or nothing. He just gets right to it.
Wait, they're asking the prince to do chores for them? Isn't that a little much?
Yeah, honestly, I was worried about it too. But when I asked him about it, he said not to worry. And get this! The guy says when he lived in the palace, he couldn't even yawn without getting permission. He couldn't even play with his dogs, let alone help other people with their tasks. Everything was the job of his servants. So anything we tell him to do, no matter how trivial, the guy happily does it. Says he really feels like he's alive.
Wow! Feels like he's too good a guy to be a prince.
You got it backwards. I'd love to see what a nice guy who gets the common folk does, once he starts calling the shots.
But if he were to rejoin the royal family, he'd be our enemy, wouldn't he?
At the very least, he wouldn't try to control how we think, like the Abbey's doing now.
Either way, you're pirates. You plunder other people's ships. I think you'd be the enemy of any state.
Yes, suckers. Alright, one more Therian to go. Oh, also, I thought about it, and while she does look better without the hat, it just looks weird. I have to put it back on the next opportunity that I get.
Aw, come on! It's fine!
No, it's not. You have to do it right.
You're so mean, Medusa! If you keep telling me what to do, I'll hate you!
Fine, hate me then. So long as you do what I say.
Fine! I love you, Medusa, and you don't even care!
What's going on here?
Eleanor, Medusa's being mean. She keeps telling me to dry my hair after my bath, but I don't wanna.
What? Is that all you're arguing about?
This is important. Just because she's a Therian doesn't mean she can't catch a cold.
But I won't! I won't catch a cold! I swear! I don't want to take Mom's yucky, awful medicine, so I'm not gonna get sick.
If you insist on being so stubborn, we can do this the hard way.
There's no need for everyone to get so worked up. Her hair's pretty much dry already, right?
Yeah, what she said.
I'm spoiling her, aren't I?
Seriously. Look, we don't even know what would happen if a Therian catches a cold, let alone how to treat it.
That's true.
But look, I get it. I know you feel responsible for her.
You mean what happened to her mother?
Yeah. Laphicet told me about it.
My, look who's a little tattletale. I'm sorry, but I thought Medusa should know, just in case.
It's fine, I suppose. I should have told her myself.
Well, at least I understand everything now. It's all too tragic for words.
Yes. And the knowledge would not be something that a young child could possibly bear. I'm not planning on telling her.
That's probably your only option. But do you really think you can keep lying to her forever?
I have to. For her own sake.
For her, huh?
All right. I'll go with you on this.
You two are going through an awful lot of trouble for a selfish kid.
All kids are selfish. They're selfish. But that's what their families and their mothers should be there for. Don't you have any memories like that yourself?
Sorry, but I'd rather just keep them to myself.
Pish and piffle. Everybody and their issues, am I right?
Alright, got my people back. I gotta give her her hat back. It's just so weird. Let's give you that. Just in case, I'm gonna save it. I mean, this is the last Therian. Theoretically, this is the second to last dungeon. Okay. Before we do that, we need to go back to here. So Stonebury. Logres. Logres is probably where I have to go. Is that really the only port? Alright, we need to... Oh. Okay, 62. We need to find a way to get this guy. There has to be a way. So... you need to go to the Gallows Lake, to the Aldina Plains, to the Deval Forest. And yeah, I don't know how long they're going to be able to hide. What the heck was that? Oh, that was a rock. I knew that. There's a lot of souls over here. I just missed both of those. I don't know how long they're going to be able to hide. Kamoana's mom being eaten by But any situation where Kamalana gets less screen time and I don't have to hear her grating voice is a win. Really? Come on, this suck of food thing, man. Alright, so Gala's Lake. Okay, and that goes to the eastern Gala's Lake. And that goes to the Aldina Plains. So we want to go to eastern. Alright, and we'll go down this way. Okay. So that looks to be the only entrance into the Duval Forest. Where am I going? There just has to be another way in here. Insta-kill? Nope. Alright, have a good one, Godhammer. Thanks for stopping by.
Come on, really?
I should probably cut it short soon, too. Got this plate that I need to clean up. 8 o'clock right now. It's not too bad. How do I get to the other side? Aha. Aha. This game. I knew there had to be a way to get over there. Man. Worst part is it took me this long to figure that out. I haven't fought you.
You're fighting the Reaper.
Don't you know we have a boss coming up? Do you think you're clever, game? Putting in different color fruits. Do you think you're clever? Because you're not clever. Got blue fruit over here. So that's yellow. Ooh, you caught me by surprise. There's my quarry. Sure, I'll eat the red fruit. I just want my my thingamabobber. $3.75. Are you kidding me? Just want the thing. Nah, I'm gonna get wrecked by this boss. It's one of those tree ones. Those tree ones always give me problems. I need the thing for that. This place is so annoying. Although I guess I should have noticed that before. Yeah, the badger. Oh my gosh. The freaking badger. Alright, I need to find a yellow tree. Where art thou, you?
You better be ready.
See this?
everyone all right?
Somebody mastered something. $107. Oh, we definitely want to put that on first. Equipment learning speed. Okay, so we need to find a yellow tree. There's no yellow tree there. Don't remember a yellow tree that other way either. I don't have the blue fruit, so I can't go through there. Which means it has to be over here somewhere. Looking for the yellow tree. Looking for the yellow tree. I don't know why I opened that. Yellow tree. I do not see a yellow tree. Okay, the red one's up there. Okay, so we're on red. Yellow tree. Am I missing something? 'Cause I'm not finding any yellow tree. What? I didn't grab the red one? Oh, there it is. I found it. I found it. I found it. I gotta walk all the way back so that we could walk all the way back. Alright, we in it. That one's alive right there. This one's not. This one is. Really?
Oh, it's ready to fight.
Beautiful.
I'll cut down anyone in my way.
That was amazing. Yeah, seriously. Took me forever to find that tree. Alright, we're not gonna grab the blue one just yet. Dang it.
Looks like you want to die.
Come on, man. What are you doing? Do I gotta turn that off? See this?
Next. Victory is ours.
Alright, so there's red. There's blue. Check out the red one first. Alright, go grab the blue one. Go all the way back. I'm getting kind of sick and tired of this area. Almost to the point where I just want to go get the dude and bounce. But we're going to stick through it, Jensen. Although I wish I just got the dude first. Oh, there's a blue one right there. Which means I didn't need the red or the yellow. I did need the yellow. Look at all the souls. Give me something good. That doesn't look particularly good. Nothing else of import here. Moving on. Alright, so that's blue. But we need red. Where are we gonna find red? Up here? Alright, give me something good. Ooh.
You better be ready.
Wow, did that hit anything? Is Hillary. That typo is amazing.
Unarmed? Hardly.
Alright, gotta go all the way over here to get the blue one. Man, I still get mad at my phone for, like, there's still a chest? Or, oh, it was one that I couldn't get. It was like a Denora bottle or something. My phone likes to change, what's it called? Width to the 28th, and it infuriates me every time. It's like, why would anybody automatically change width to the 28th? Nope. Okay, we're back over here. They're taking a million years. I think we can get the cat chest too, so we can never come here ever again. And we'll fight this boss, and then we'll probably end it for today. Oh, okay, I was about to be very sad. And of course you didn't give me anything. The expensive ones never give me anything. The snipe. All right, here we go.
Are we ready for
Think you can dodge? Just try. Perfect mayhem.
Come on. And that's why we don't like this guy. So we're already off to a terrible start. You're dead. And I'm dead.
Here.
What the fudge?
That was pathetic.
Okay. Left X. Oh, that's right?
Illusory veil! Wind chills them to the bone! Frigid photon!
Nope.
Air blast! Disruption! Dark despair!
Oh.
Kindle a beacon of hope!
So that's how I do it.
Dark despair! Kindle a beacon of hope!
Get him off me. Get him off me. Come on, guys. Come on.
That was pathetic.
This freaking game. No! You sucker. That move is so freaking OP. This freaking game. Where's my res?
Rise! Arise! Ascending angels!
Alright, I didn't get a res because you died.
I'm in your debt.
Come on! I hate this game. Oh, he's
It was
dead.
a close one, but I am the victor.
I got .01 grade.
Yay!
I knew this would be big. What a treasure!
What a treasure.
Scout ship departing.
What's this new one? Victory rate. Alright, F this place. Have a good one, Angel. I'm gonna pop off here just a few moments myself. See you tomorrow. Until then. Can I just port? I can. Let's go to Academics. It's not where I wanted to go. But we're here. Hey, a chest. Hey! We need to buy all these again. I didn't buy all of them. Oh, this is actually where I would like or would have liked to go. Nice. All right, we're saving it here, and we're ending it here for today. Tomorrow, more Tales of Berseria. I mean, we should be getting pretty close to the end here. One Therian to go. But then again, we got like all those bosses. Should be pretty close to the end. So we're gonna resume tomorrow, 5:30 PST, for some more Tales of Berseria. Thanks for watching. See you then. Peace.